Hey y'all, hey, this is Fiat Hollins, and welcome to Real and Chill, where I do commentary and reviews for TV shows and films written, directed, or starring people of color. And this episode, I'm going to talk about Someone Great, which is on Netflix. So, Someone Great is executive produced by the same folks who brought us Bridesmaids, which was hella funny. And this movie was hella funny, or is hella funny, and a tearjerker, even though I didn't cry because, I just didn't. But I did feel a lump in my throat and stuff, but I didn't cry. So I'm going to say right off the gate, the music was dope. The movie comes on with UGK, I Choose You, bumping in the background. Like 1 second into the movie, I was bopping my head out the gate. So that caught my attention because I really love hip hop and rap. So I appreciated that. So then we see Jenny and Nate. So Jenny is played by Gina Rodriguez, best known for her role as on Jane the Virgin, which I've never seen, but I just know that she's on there. And my boy Lakeith Stanfield, who plays in Atlanta, Get Out, and Sorry to Bother You, and a slew of other things, because people are realizing that he is mad talented and super dope. It's just something about him that I really like. But so it's about the two of them. They're all happy in love and skipping about and all lovey-dovey going through New York. And their 9-year relationship ends after Jenny is offered a writing job at Rolling Out magazine in Cali. So she sets to leave in a week and wants to live her best life before she leaves New York and leaves Nate for good. I just want to say that since I'm not really familiar with Gina Rodriguez, she acts her butt off in this movie. She is funny. She's believable. You can feel her pain over the breakup. She was really believable in this role. I was really impressed though. I'm kind of sleeping on her. I might have to watch Jane the Virgin because she did a real good job in this movie. But her two best friends, though, they steal the show, especially Erin, which is played by DeWanda Wise, a.k.a. Nola Darling. Whew. Let me catch my breath. So if you don't know who Nola Darling is, she is a fictitious character from Spike Lee's movie, She's Gotta Have It. So Spike Lee, I should have did the research before I started talking about this, but Spike Lee, I think it was his first movie, did She's Gotta Have It a long time ago. I'm going to say late 80s. It was in black and white, and it was an indie film, and it did really well, but he brought it back contemporary style, 2018 style, brought it to Netflix, made it a series, and it was amazing. It's truly amazing. So DeWanda Wise is Nola Darling in Spike Lee's She's Gotta Have It. And she also plays one of Jenny's best friends. I love her character. She's feisty, she's sassy, quick-witted, and loves women. Similar to her role in She's Gotta Have It. Y'all gotta watch it to really get the feel of it. This on Netflix as well. So along with her commitment issues and all of that is similar to her role and She's Gotta Have It. She steals the show. And Blair is the other best friend who she appears to be a bit more stable, but then you find out that she got some issues as well and she got some things going on. So we follow these almost 30-year-olds as they prepare for this annual event that they hadn't been to in 3 years, but it's also where Nate and Jenny met 9 years prior. So in different scenes or different locations that Jenny go to, we're shown little flashbacks of her and Nate's relationship, like how much fun they had and how passionate their love making sessions are, and you see their bond and the intensity and their connection. It pulls you in and it makes you smile at all of the yumminess of like being in love makes you feel. It's just that you get this little feeling and like this tingly, like, this sensation, because it's beautiful. Like, love is beautiful. Early on in the movie, there's a sign on the wall that says, "Do what you love." So it's clear that from the start, Nate, he admires and adores Jenny. But on the flip side, there's a sadness within him because he still doesn't know what it is that he wants to do with his life. So while it appears as if they broke up because he didn't want to do the long distance relationship thing, there's actually more to it. Because we know there's always more to it, right? It is not always black and white and, you know what I'm saying, on the surface or like topical. Sometimes some things are just really deep, but it appears like, I've been with you for 9 years, and why can't we do this long distance? And 9 years is a long time to give to somebody, but again, people grow up and grow apart. So if they're about to be 30, that means they got together when they were really young. And, when you're really young, you kind of don't know what it is that you want from your life anyway, or out of your life anyway. And you're kind of growing up together. So things that you enjoyed when you were 20 and 21 and hanging out and going to clubs and just whatever you do when you're in your 20s, when you get 30, those things are no longer appealing. So that's why I say I could feel all of this watching this, because it took me back to when I was in my 20s and the people that, I was with and who the guys that I enjoyed. And it's just cool. It was just cool to watch and reminisce. So when she realized that it's more to it than just her moving out of the state, she really looks back at their relationship, and really you can see the writing on the wall all along, but it's like signs that we see, but we choose to ignore them. So once she realizes this, that was the closure she needed, because she was sad throughout the movie. She wanted to, see him and win him back in a way, but when she realized this, she was good. So this is a cute little feel-good film. It lets you know that it's okay to experience sadness and pain over a breakup, and that people come into your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. So cherish the good times. And like Ariana Grande said, thank you, next. Oh. I'm childish, y'all. Okay, y'all can check out Someone Great on Netflix. I'll see y'all, or not see y'all. I'm so used to doing video. I will talk to y'all next week. So thank you for listening to Real and Chill. Bye, y'all.